G'day everyone, Jason here with a review of some Star Wars Black Series figures. I've got back into Star Wars in a big way. I think it's, I blame The Mandalorian, but the last movie I really enjoyed as well. So let's have a look at what we've got. So I've gone for the kick-ass women of the Star Wars universe. So we've got Ahsoka Tano, in that more realistic style. Again, looking forward to the last season of the Clone Wars coming out on Netflix soon. We've got Rey and Dio. Again, I think that they're really knocking the face prints out of the park. That so looks like the actress. So I'm looking forward to getting that one out. And then we have obviously Cara Dune. So we can either recreate scenes from Deadpool, or we can, with a very angry Rosie O'Donnell, or we can recreate scenes from The Mandalorian, my favourite new Star Wars TV show. And then we've also got an off-world Jawa. Now, I don't know if it's male or female. I don't know how you tell with a Jawa, if they eat their eggs a different way. But basically, this is a first edition. But I don't know if that makes any difference. I think it just comes in a white box instead of a black box. And then finally, when I was down in Geelong in Melbourne, I did pop into Pop Culture just to go to the shop in person, and I got a biker trooper, scout trooper. So from the speeder bike, I just like it because of the the dirt and grime on the legs from where he's been riding the bike, and built up dirt on the front of his chest there, where he'd be, hitting all the muck. As a cyclist, I can understand that that's sort of, where the grime and dirt does arise. If it's up his back crack as well from the back wheel, well then we are laughing. So these are the figures that I'll be opening. So we'll get these out of the box and have a look at them. So here they are out of the packet. So we have the Scout Trooper. He's got his tiny little gun, some muddy boots. We've got the Jawa, who has an old sort of blunderbuss, as well as a flamethrower, I'm assuming. It's attached to a cord on his back. Oh no, it's probably the one that fires the electricity and takes out the droids. He's got a lot of soft goods on him, but he also has the sculpted head mask and those little red eyes in there. I don't know if you can see them, or if we need some more light. But yeah, so that's the Scout Trooper. That's the Jawa, or off-world Jawa. And we've got Ahsoka. So she's got a bent blade lightsaber and a standard lightsaber. She's looking really good. Oops, taking them all down. And then we've got Rey, who the face sculpt on that looks amazing. So she's got her blaster in a holster on the side. She comes with Dido, who has a little stand for him to sit on. And she also has her staff hitched on her back. She has a lightsaber, and she also has a backpack. And then finally we've got Cara, and she's got the big heavy infantry gun. She also has a pistol in a holster on her belt, and she has a dagger in her boots. So let's have a closer look at all of the figures. So this is obviously old school Endor Scout Trooper, the muddy boots. He's got his little backpack on. The dirt and grime on the boots is amazing. He does have a little leg holster there that he can put his little chirping cricket weapon in. Oh, that's what it reminds me of. So I had to grab this one. Like, this was released some time ago, and it's been re-released. And the only reason I got it is, again, because of The Mandalorian. Ultimately, when Baby Yoda comes out, I want to have at least one Scout Trooper to, to abuse the little baby and get their comeuppance. Next we have Rey, and I gotta say, that face sculpt, the likeness is spot on. So yeah, and then she's in her garb from the most recent film, so she's got the lightsaber. If we come around the side, she does have a silver gun holstered in there. She does have a little white backpack on the back. It's just sort of made out of a softer, more pliable material. She does have her staff, which can come off the bandolier, but it can be put across the back, and she's got the 3-bun hairstyle happening there. And she is a little harder to stand up, but when she does stand, she does look pretty amazing. So that is Rey. So here we have the Jawa, and those little red eyes do light up when you've got some light on them. So as I said, he's got the blunderbuss. He does have the little lightning gun. He's got soft goods. He's got a little bandolier. His head is all sort of sculpted, and in one sort of part, oh, he's come off, but it does attach at the back, and there's more sort of bandolier on the back. So that is the off-world Jawa, who we saw in The Mandalorian. I forgot to mention Dio, who came with Rey. So he does have a little spinning wheel, but it has a little sort of magnetic base that he can sit on. All of the little antennas can move, and so can the head. It's very similar actually to the Galactic, more cartoonified version. This has just got a little bit more mud and gunk on it. But yeah, it's a good little piece to sit beside Rey, just to sort of add some more character to her display. So here we have Ahsoka Tano, obviously in a more serious sort of style than the cartoon that we're used to, but nonetheless she still looks badass. So we've got all the tattoos on her tail slash hair. We've got the printing down the back. She's got the skirt, which is actually partly soft goods and then partly to make sort of look like a leather sort of outer cover. She's got the long boots, and as I said, she's got a hook for her lightsaber, and on either side, and she does have both the straight blade with the little handle in it, and she also has the crooked blade lightsaber, both in a light blue, clear, translucent style. So that is Ahsoka, and yeah, as I said, I cannot wait to see the final season of Star Wars Clone Wars. The final figure is one of the most kick-ass ex-Imperials, bounty hunter come mercenary that you'll find, and that is Cara Dune. So Cara comes with the little knife sheathed in her boot. She's got the part armor on her knee. She does have a small pistol that actually goes into the holster and tightens up. There's a belt that's sort of free floating around her middle. She then has her big heavy Imperial gun, and I love the fact that the armor's got all the little dings and nicks and everything like that, and she's got the tattoo around the arm, and then the likeness again is spot on. And if we can focus, I don't know if it'll focus, there is the little Imperial tattoo under her eye. So she's got a really cool hairstyle, just like she does in the show, and she's got the armor happening there. And yeah, that's that again. I don't know if it's just because, you know, I love the character in the show, but the figure just looks amazing, and they've got those faces spot on to the actual actresses who are playing each character. So there you have this grouping of Star Wars Black Series figures that I purchased. No real rhyme nor reason other than they're just characters that appeal to me or are from shows that I like. Of the 5 of them, I think Rey, I think just for the movie accuracy, is probably number 1. Cara is probably number 2. Ahsoka would be number 3, and then I think probably the Jawa number 4, And then the Scout Trooper number 5. The Scout Trooper is very difficult to pose. His legs are very gummy. I don't know if it's because of the age of the figure or the old style of the mold. He would be the perfect figure to be sitting on a speeder bike because he don't stand that well. But the others are all easy enough to get into a good pose. I think Rey has heaps of accessories and Cara as well. But overall, I think I only bought them because I want them in my collection. I'm limiting myself with Star Wars to characters that I like and enjoy. I'm not just buying everything for the sake of having Star Wars. And I've actually been trying to cut back on my older sort of Star Wars and get rid of some of those things that I no longer have on display. So if they get through and they make it onto my buy list, then they're doing pretty well. So there you have it. That's my review of these Star Wars Black Series figures.